ABC6 obtained this exclusive video showing White Jr. stepping out of his car.
Breaking news, Girllala is deceased. The incident occurred yesterday, November 14th in Broward County, Florida. 21-year-old Girllala is a social media influencer and makeup artist. However, on Friday night, she lost her life.
The spot where the TikToker and her boyfriend got into a dispute Friday, which ended in her death and him behind bars. Jr. was a former defensive lineman at Bethune-Cookman.
County Sheriff's Office says around 7 p.m. Friday night at the 3300 block of Northwest 37th Street in Lauderdale Lakes, they found Girllala in the front passenger seat of a car with multiple wounds. They say the couple of many years got into a verbal argument, which turned physical while inside of White Jr.'s car.
You know what I'm saying? This is my second son. I done lost, you know what I'm saying? This is my second son I done lost. I'm asking them to let me out before I hurt somebody or before I hurt myself, man. Just let me out. I just lost my second son. Just let me out the hospital before I hurt myself or before I hurt somebody. Just let me out, man.
Right here.
Now her family is just asking for prayers and time to heal.
Now, we did speak with Girllala's father. He said that last year he lost a son, and now he has lost a second child.
He say, look at you. I'm like, what? He like, look at you. What you here for? I'm like, what the fuck ain't money? He say, no, bro. He's like, why are you here? You and your lady do TikTok. I say, he said, you and your lady do TikTok, bro. You should be out there chasing the bad, bro. I don't know anything I said too deep, bro. I told him, I broke it down to him. I gave him 2 reasons why he like cared on that, but I thought they was going to start acting weird and that. But surprisingly, bro, it's like they started fucking. Because I'm not a friendly person. When I first got there, I wasn't talking to nobody anyway, bitch. You get what I'm saying? So it's like when the shit came out, I thought they was just going to like push themselves away or whatever. So what's your sexuality, sir? Mind your damn business. Second business. Why you worry about where I put my? You want something? You want it? You want to hold it? Stop worrying about me, bro. And then why does it matter? Why do you know how you finna get your next meal? Do you know how you finna pay your next bill? But for those who don't know, I consider myself trans attracted. Miami is the exception, not the rule. And I like women. I mostly like women. I'm just saying. I originally like women, but I'm also trans attracted. Miami is the exception, not the rule. Like I said. Now start asking me that. I'm whatever you want me to be. You know what I am? You know what I am? The nigga that will whoop your ass. Trust me, that's who I is. That's why I identify as nigga that's gonna beat shot you.
As y'all can see, y'all see how fast my face changed when he would have put it on the door. Like at first I was laughing and stuff. You heard like if you watched the end of that last clip, you heard like bring your ass out the bathroom. My face changed so fast. I was like, oh Lord. Then mind you, I hate this hotel because the bathroom door wasn't even locked. So he walked in and next thing that was like boom, throw it down, tussling, boom, boom, boom. Man. It never failed. Shot to do something nice for his birthday. Decorated hotel, jet ski, spa day. Like I had a whole itinerary, ACV riding, Father's Day thought, boom, Christmas thought. Like it never fails. I think that's our way of celebrating holidays. Cause like it's weird to say, but that's the truth. We always throw down. Cause as y'all can see in the last video, my face like I ain't have to cut my eye, but it's too down. Like only if y'all knew. And babe, we supposed to be like. The beach right there, we sitting high, double balcony, but babe, he wanted to throw down, so I had to do what he do. Turn that up, like, don't play with me. Don't play with me. On your kids, don't play with me. Stop.
The FaceTime sister can tell his sister that he see me or whatever. While my man I got out the beach with her. What? What you get out the water for?
I'm saying, watch you for how long you have a nigga in your face for?
What are you talking about? What?
What it was in your face for?
Nothing. They was asking me something.
For that long?
Yes. What we leaving for? Why Are we leaving? You waiting me? No, for what? I'm sitting at the beach.
Anything I can say? Boys hate when you get cute, when you get tea, when your hair done. They gonna be real insecure.
Why is I'm outside at McDonald's sitting on the floor? Cause the nigga decided to pop up to my friend house trying to kill me. Like, bruh, this boy is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Like, bruh, he already done slapped me in my mouth tonight.
Preliminary information indicates that the incident began as a roadway dispute. The person who did the unaliving, an adult male, told officers he acted in self-defense and is cooperating with the investigation. Police did recover a pow-pow at the scene of the crime. Everything in this video is alleged and all contents used in videos does fall under fair use for commentary purposes. Over here on Bedtime Reacts, we react to videos, add lots of commentary, comic relief, and advice to videos when appropriate. And in this case, it's to spread awareness and also to pay homage and rest in peaceful paradise to Girllala. My sincerest condolences go out to her family, friends, and loved ones. Sending lots of prayers to their healing hearts. What's good, Bedtime Bandits? It's your girl Brett, and I'm coming with that early morning afternoon video. Now, I did promise the supporters on my channel that I would keep up with updates due to my channel primarily reporting on the LGBTQ+IA community. Also, to spread awareness, let those know who are stuck in DV situations to love yourself and value yourself, and always put you first. I will also link some valuable information in the description below for those who need help in these type of situations but have no idea how to seek it out, or just may be afraid to take that next step. In addition, Girllala's born Maurice GoFundMe will be in the description below as well if you would like to help donate to the family. Now, in addition to being updates in the case, some disturbing footage of the actual incident has been leaked all across the internet, somewhat causing distracting drama on who actually leaked the video instead of focusing on justice for Girllala. Multiple news outlets as well as social media sites have been covering this story, and I will let y'all hear those details from the news. However, you should be aware that everything in this video is alleged and all contents used in videos does fall under fair use for commentary purposes. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the video to help awareness spread as well. Friends of Girllala have been all over the internet describing the incident and what they said actually took place. A friend is alleging that they were there and that only them and the police should have the video. However, the disturbing footage was filmed from someone's Tesla. It just goes to show you never know whom or what may be watching. That's why sometimes it's important to spread awareness so that people who find out about the incident can come forward with any possible information. However, it does open up room for speculation, and certain videos have been circulating on social media ever since the incident took place. Unfortunately, even some with no respect or regard for the family or their feelings. I'm even speculating that Girllala, a popular trans TikTok star, thought that her man putting his hands on her was cute and funny. Now, I don't believe anyone thinks anything is cute about DV. I believe low self-esteem, insecurities, and acceptance has a lot to do with it. And not specifically for people in the trans community, but people in DV situations in general. And how do people get low self-esteem? Why don't people feel accepted? There has also been speculation that her boyfriend was uncomfortable with his orientation, said he did not like men, and Girllala was the exception. Says that he is trans attracted. Which to me, the specificalities of it all doesn't really matter. But what does is the psychology behind it. Now again, I don't believe that anyone thinks a DV situation is cute, but most men, and no, not all, are not comfortable showing their emotions. At times, showing a bit of jealousy could be misconstrued as genuine care and love. If you were paying attention at the beginning of the video, the suspect in the case, Mr. White, Girllala's long-term boyfriend, described a situation where he went to get a job and explained how he thought people were going to start acting weird towards him because the information came out that he was dating a trans. So on top of whatever trauma and or insecurities he had already experienced in his life, he was now seeking acceptance, and not only from his peers and family, also somewhat from the world, due to Girllala's rising fame and them being a public couple. Now, in no way, shape, or form is this an excuse, and I hope justice is served to the highest extent, because he originally stated that the incident was self-defense. However, the new disturbing leak video shows otherwise. He has also admitted in the past that he never liked Lala and has no problem putting his hands on women. Now, I know a lot of people in my prior video were stating in the comments that Girllala was a man, and by birth she absolutely was. However, we respect pronouns over here, and you reserve the right not to. However, the fact that someone has passed away and people still refuse to respect her and her preferred pronouns just goes to show the internal hate that some people still have for the trans community and don't realize that they're part of the problem. So again, I ask you, what motivates low confidence and self-esteem? Why are people so uncomfortable with themselves? How do people grow self-hate? Do men actually lack emotion? Or are they just afraid to show them? Afraid of being scrutinized by the public? Insecurities don't come from nowhere. They're derived from fear in all different aspects and walks of life. So if you would like to be a part of the solution and not the problem, even if something goes against your beliefs, don't use those beliefs to spread hate, because you never know what someone may be going through and when they have mentally hit their breaking point. Again, I'm not only referring to conversations in the trans community and or the LGBTQ plus IA community, because DV is an issue in all types of relationships, but more so the effects of what judgment and saying mean things to a person could possibly affect them. Now, prior to the incident, Mr. White did go on social media to share a story with his supporters that may suggest where some of his insecurities began.
You talking about you going to jail with me, baby girl? I might go to jail, but you gonna be fucked. Now what? When they go to jail, they gonna let me out. You fight females too, then? Y'all really know what? I'm gonna tell y'all. Let's get deep, y'all. Let's get deep. It's not that I fight females. It's not that I hate women. I grew up a lot of my life. I used to get bullied by women a lot. I grew up just like when I used to stay in North Lauderdale. I grew up getting bullied by women a lot, right? And my mama told me something. She came in the house with a bunch of scratches and marks. My mama used to say, "Them hoes not your friend. They beating on you. And if you let anybody put their hands on you one more time, you're coming back in this house. The next time a little fast they put their hands on you, son, you better drag their ass all the way up and down the street." From that day, she started a monster. I don't let nobody put their hands on me. Boy, girl, trans, dog, cat, wolf, mouse. Hands on me, I'm gonna hit your ass. Trust me. I never cared. You put your hands on me, I'm gonna hit your. It ain't no save that for the man and none of that's back. I no gender, none of that. Because at the same time, I'm teaching my daughter. I teach my daughter, you are a woman. Stay in a woman's place. Don't put your hands on no man.
Now, some would say that they agree with Mr. White, and if you can put your hands on someone, then you should be able to take the lick back. Now, obviously, I'm no psychologist, and this video is just my personal opinion, besides the facts from police reports and news channels. But I never quite understood that logic, especially when you make statements like you're a woman, stay in a woman's place, suggesting that biologically men are stronger than women. And no, Girllala was not physically a woman. However, she was in transition, and for the most part was feminine presenting. And it's honestly not specific to men and women, but it's almost like what they call picking on the little guy. If you know you're already stronger than someone, then why would you have to use brute force instead of just restraining them or removing yourself from the situation? And it almost seemed like he was waiting for someone to put their hands on him, even if it was in the slightest way. Now again, this is just my opinion, and feel free to leave yours in the comments below. Now, originally Mr. White believed that he would be going free, but since the new footage has submerged, that doesn't seem to be the case.
Everybody need to be getting right behind it. Getting that record clean. I'm talking about I'm finna spread my wings now. Y'all thought I was capping it.
Any probable cause, and I'm going to keep the no bond hold on Mr. White.
Popular Florida TikToker Girllala has sadly passed away inside of a car by her boyfriend, who authorities have now identified as 25-year-old Shanaud White Jr. White was recently denied bond.
I'm finding probable cause, and I'm going to keep the no bond hold on Mr. White.
According to reports, a key piece of evidence that was turned over to investigators is a video from a test-the-door camera that allegedly shows the final argument and the moment the unfortunate happened.
It was not self-defense. It was a criminal act. He knew what he was doing.
A local South Florida blogger, Woo Lady, provided insight to the disturbing altercation.
It was about approximately 6 p.m. when I read on the paperwork. Dispatch was called from the police. Dispatch was called from him, her boyfriend. He called the police. Nobody called the police. He did not, what's the word I was saying? He did not say, he didn't leave the scene. He stayed on the scene. He didn't call self-defense, any of that. He called police. I was told from a friend that was at the house Girllala was with at the time, that she was living with, where she was staying at. It was at a family friend house. He picked Girllala up around 3 to 5 o'clock. They came back probably 2 hours later. When they came back, they were sitting in the car together in front of the friend family house. When they sat outside in front of the friend family house, Girllala was in the passenger seat. He was in the driver's seat. He stand outside the driver's seat and took the it's on camera. He walked around the driver's seat, grabbed Girllala by her hair, and like pulled her hair. From my perspective, it looked like he was trying to see if she was, or he was playing, or he didn't her. He went around the car. Girllala opened the door, fell out the door. He ended up catching her before she fell out the door and grabbed her by the hair. When he grabbed her by the hair, he seen her, and from my angle, it looked like another was fired.
Seeing this exclusive video showing White Jr. stepping out of his car, going to the passenger side and putting Girllala back in the car.
The family member came on my live and confirmed. She said, "Stacey, everything you said was true." I mean, the video, I told them, don't got no worries. I won't post it. For me to pay them for the video.
Now, I didn't want to get too far into this part of the video, afraid it might taint the overall message and awareness to DB situations. And throughout the video, she did use some very aggressive language, understandably so due to the situation. Blue Lady, a popular TikTok blogger, is being accused of leaking the video. Now, out of respect for the family, I did not play the entire video. However, I did want viewers to see the suspect exiting the car after claiming it was self-defense. Even though I posted the description of what Wu Lady said happened in that video, I did not show Girllala being harmed in any way. Even though I see multiple sites, including the news, post the entire video, it seems the video has gotten into the right hands of the police, and that's all that matters. But thank goodness this situation did go viral enough for someone to come forward with their Tesla footage. And if you were paying attention earlier on in the video, Mr. White was originally released from jail, but after new video surfaced, he is now being held without bond, and hopefully justice can be properly served. Now again, I did promise my viewers an update, and typically when I go to bed at night, I'm thinking about life, work in the morning, and don't really think about the videos I post. However, this story really gives me a gut-wrenching feeling, and I was tossing and turning all night and couldn't seem to get this specific incident off my mind. And even though a lot of other creators have been covering this story, I wanted to react to the video from an LGBTQ+IA perspective, as well as the perspective of a woman. However, everything other than the facts stated by the news and police reports is my personal opinion and not fact, and everything in this video is alleged. Wishing the family resilience and justice. Love y'all. Peace.